everybody, it's Better Call Saul, episode 4. Last time out, we had Kim having a bad day. She was looking forward to the day. She was going to do a lot of pro bono work for people. But then what are they called? The Mesa Verde people? They were like, hey, we need you to kick some dude off his land. Get him to move out of his house. So her nice day turned into a shitty day. And at the end, she blew off some steam by chucking some beer bottles. Jimmy, on the other hand, had an interesting day. Lalo was like, hey, get that lawyer friend of yours. And he hauled Jimmy in. Jimmy's like, they're going to kill me. but they just wanted him to give Crazy 8, who is in custody, a list of things that he has to say, and nothing else. And Hank and Gomi were there. Surprised me. And, Lalo's goal was to spread information to undermine Gus. I think it's to grab some of his money so that, just shady stuff like that. And obviously, Nacho told Gus about all this. And instead of, moving to stop it, Gus just let it happen. He's like, we're just going to let this happen. Because he still wants, he's making a sacrifice for a longer game. He's thinking longer term, which is always Gus's strength, I think. He's not impulsive. Except maybe on a couple of occasions. But, so that's where we are. Chess game between Lalo, Salamanca, and Gus. Davo Fring. Don't know why I'm saying full names. Nacho's in the middle. Jimmy's in the middle. Kim is in the middle, but offset a bit. Howard is in the wind. And Mike wasn't in the episode. He was in a tiny bit, but not too much. So, episode 4. Let's see what happens. Need a lamp, Jimmy? Need a trophy? What's he doing?
Help you find something?
Well, thanks. I'm just browsing.
World's greatest lawyer? Who needs to go to the gym? Feeling the weight of them? Is this for a weapon? What is he doing? This place does everything. That could do a lot of damage.
How much for this?
I could let it go for 30.
30?
75 for all three?
See, when you're drinking and you're throwing.
Wait, you?
Yesterday was bad. Today I'm going to fix it.
Okay, Kim. Positive
Well,
mental
the initial
attitude.
research. Yes. Yeah, all of it.
This is funny. She's taking care of her own mess. I like that. It mirrors what she was saying about fixing things.
Free lawyers, public fenders. You twerps even know who I am? I am Saul Goodman. Okay, you think 4K
Yes,
is
he
too much?
is.
Yesterday, I got paid 8K just for the afternoon. You're lucky I'm even talking to you.
Technically true.
Sorry. We want to go with you. 20%. Please, sir.
Howard? Let's see what Howard has to say for himself.
No problem. Let me introduce you. Judge Lawler, this is Jimmy McGill.
It's actually Saul Goodman. I changed my name. Your gavel work is legendary.
Thank you. I'll let you get back to your lunch, Ian.
Veggies?
You got me.
That judge
Sure
was
got it.
nothing.
Great, I'll put this in. I'll be right
Gonna come back
with
into it, maybe? What do you want, Howard?
Saul Goodman. Am I allowed to call you Jimmy?
My friends still call me Jimmy. You can too.
Well, tell me about Saul Goodman. What's he about?
He's a guy you can trust.
He's the last line of defense for the little guy. You got Goliath on your back. Saul's the guy with the slingshot.
Good pitch.
I understand why you changed your name.
Is that right?
I missed an opportunity with you.
Does
And
he
I
want
think
to
it's time
hire
to
him?
correct that. I'd like you to come work at HHM.
Yeah, I need more drink.
You want me to work for you after all this shit that's happened between us?
It's simple for me. You're smart. You're scrappy. You're a go-getter. But do me a favor.
Think about it.
Live with it for a bit.
But,
Okay?
see, we know he doesn't, but it's surprising. Maybe Howard feels guilty about the whole Chuck thing, and he's just
That's
trying
me.
to ease his guilty
Well,
conscience.
Howard.
Good to see you, Jimmy.
Like I said in the last episode, that he's the only person, or one of the few, that has kind of a moral compass in him. Still surprising, though. Namaste. I don't know. Maybe there is some angle.
It'll give you to the next tab. There are some mortgage
Is
opportunities.
Kim gonna rock the boat here?
There's one more piece of call center business I feel we need to discuss.
Is it about this
Okay.
dude?
I think we need to reconsider the other contender, lot 2375.
23.
She wants
the
them to
vacant
move-
lot with the flooding
move it?
problem.
When you add in the reputational risk with lot 1102,
Reputational risk.
Is lot 1102 our land or not? Are we in the right?
as far as the law goes, yes.
All right, then. Well,
What about the court
that's
of
settled.
public opinion?
Not going to let anybody chase me off. It's our land and our right to do with it what we want. Thank you for the thought, but I say we move forward with lot 1102.
She tried. Don't push it, Kim.
I just had to mention it.
We should explore
Kim?
as we develop the business.
She doesn't like working for them. Hey, Mike.
Maybe it's better if you just sit this one out.
You just let me talk to her, tell her I'm sorry.
No, Kaylee's fine. She forgot all about that.
Kids
Yeah,
don't
what's the
forget
problem?
that easily.
You're getting worked up over nothing, I'm fine.
Look, what if maybe you come for dinner sometime next hard? You deserve a little break. Let you get back to yourself.
Follow her lead on this one, Mike. Don't
Get
push
back
it.
to myself.
Something's going on with you. But I'd be more comfortable if you didn't sit for Kaylee. For tonight.
Come on, Mike. Go beat up some thugs. Get it out of your system. You gonna see Jimmy?
Is the person who robbed you present in the court today?
It was her.
Damn. Let the record show that the witness has identified
I was
the
pointing
defendant,
at
Mr.
Jimmy.
Saki. Thank you, Mr. Harkness.
Clarify a few things.
Work
from
your magic.
testimony, if that's
So?
okay. You're the only one who saw the perpetrator.
Yeah, I guess so.
You feel confident that you can identify this person. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
It's him.
Are you sure that's the person? There's no doubt in your mind. Take your time.
Did he
I don't
swap?
need time. That's him.
Did he swap the client
Now,
out?
would you? The person you just pointed to is not the defendant. My client is in the back of the courtroom. Mr. Saki, would you please stand up?
Objection.
Now, the person you ID'd is named Howard
Hilarious.
Hurley. He's a
Mr. Goodman, really?
You didn't recognize.
Then, and I will see counsel in my chambers now.
Counsel, this is not a circus. Please don't treat my courtroom like a theater. You waiting for Jimmy? She needs some support today?
Two sweetest words in the English language. Mistrial.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
I wonder what Saul would do in her situation. Hey Gus, what's your play this episode? Get some lighting maybe for your office?
This is acceptable to you?
I thought Deshaun did a good job. I will.
Gus
take care
is
of it.
perfectionist.
Mystery.
This is one of the drops.
Put a dead drop in the cold.
Egg.
I mean, rain comes, your money's on its way to the Rio Grande.
I thought they were just one episode and done. Welcome aboard the cast.
Dutch. One drop left, that's us. You know, use that thing?
Point it at the bad guy, press the button.
You gonna follow him?
All right, guys, keep your distance.
Don't spook
Hey,
him.
buyer, don't want him to get nervous.
Yeah.
Want to keep him nice and relaxed. Like your mom on date night.
Like your left hand every night.
Well, what do you think?
I can get this right for you, sir. Please.
If you would like to take another crack at it, then go ahead.
He's a good worker, right? He's willing to do what's necessary, stay the extra hour. The rest of them, you can fire the rest of them. Keep that guy. Now, are we just sacrificing this guy for the play?
Shit. You make this?
Digging the sound choices here.
Damn it.
It's funny cuts between these two scenes. Here he comes.
Federal agents, come on out.
What's this guy? Orders. Nope. Yeah, you don't get your sweat in there. You have to clean that up too.
Schrader.
Who? Tunnel.
Well,
Get away.
Say, Gummy. Let's spelunk.
Like if I was the other dude, wouldn't be hanging around. Did you make it?
Listo. 2 minutos.
Go quickly before, yeah.
$100,000.
Got the money.
Some change.
Booby prize.
Hank always wants the guy behind the crime.
I just want to thank you all for a successful operation. We got ourselves a buttload of money, so some major dickwad of a dealer's hurting tonight. We're all going no Neils, and first round's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. He put his disappointment aside and made a good speech. It is done.
All clear.
This guy. You still have a job?
It is acceptable.
Okay. Time for Jimmy to have a crack at this guy. This should be fun.
Who the hell are you?
Foot in the door.
My name. But I'm not representing Mesa Verde. In fact, I'd like to represent you, sir. Please just take a look at my proposal, okay? Because
just look.
A man fucking a horse.
Sir, I hate Mesa Verde. I hate them. Looking down. Picture me as the man and Mesa Verde as the horse. I'm the guy who'll do whatever it takes to stick it to them.
Good. Good.
Guess he's got a new client in Tucumcari.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
There's a man riding a horse in the background. Where are we going? What are we doing? Gonna use your bowling balls? Oh, this house seems fancy. Use that shot putting skill. Woo! Really? This is Howard's car. What's the play here? How dare you offer me a job? How dare you? Nope, these dudes. See? Told you Mike should go after them. I was joking, but he needs to work out some of his issues. Yo, isn't that guy? Don't get too close to him. It's my advice. See? Ooh. He got knifed. Maybe this'll snap him out of it. How did he get to wherever he is now? Where the heck are we? The 1850s? Is Gus keeping an eye on him? Somebody rescue him? Of course. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You know, stop this. You know, you're walking in the suburbs, you get into a bit of trouble, and you end up just in the middle of nowhere on a farm, hundreds of miles away. It's, you know, it makes sense. I have no idea what happened, but maybe it's Gus. Maybe he had someone keeping an eye on him, so they took him somewhere to heal him. because Gus and Mike are still, you know, they just had a little bit of a falling out, but they haven't fallen out. Kim had a better episode, I think, but probably only because Jimmy stepped in at the end. She didn't make any headway trying to convince the Mesa Verde people to move their lot to a different spot. And it was obvious when the head guy was... he seems almost as stubborn as the dude in the house. And I like when Jimmy, Saul, came to the house, instantly put his foot in the door. It's very effective. The Howard stuff, I don't know. I feel like wasn't the scene of him getting the bowling balls before the scene of them having lunch and him being offered a job? I don't know. Maybe Saul sees it as too little too late, and I don't know. There'll be more. Maybe there's more context to that. Maybe there's more details. Maybe I'm forgetting stuff. Maybe. I'll let the show tell me in due course, or because yeah, I don't think there is bad blood between Jimmy and Howard. I mean, obviously there's a lot of shit in the past between them, but I think the story of the last season didn't lead to Jimmy having any, sights set on Howard to hurt him or to wreck his car or anything like that. So, Anyway, the deal went down. The Gus stuff. Hank and Gummy were in it, having a stakeout, and everything went as Gus planned. They got the money, but they didn't get the guy, and the guy didn't lead them to him. So he took the pain with the money, but didn't take the pain with anything deeper than that. So I think it's a win for all sides involved. Hank's not too happy, but it's a minor victory for him. Gus is not happy, but it's a minor victory for him. And Lalo didn't lead to Gus, but the money was taken, so it's a minor victory for him. So everybody sort of wins. Nobody gets everything they want, and that's how all that went down. And the best part of the episode, dude in the courtroom, swapping the dude. I don't think that would ever work in real life. There'd have to be some sort of, it might. I don't know how the defendant would have been led into the court, or if he was coming from a cell, or maybe he was just coming from outside. It's a bit tricky how they did that. Or maybe they just swapped quickly. The two of them came in together and then whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's a trick that can only work once, though. Especially with that judge. She sees him pull that shit again, he'll be on his ass so fast. Yeah, an enjoyable episode. Some funny moments. And nice to see Hank and Gummy again. So I'm not going to predict any more. Maybe they're going to be in more episodes going forward, or maybe they won't. Who knows at this point. And yeah, I don't know how the dude in the house hooking up with Saul, I don't know how that's going to go. Saul going to make it difficult for them so that they do move the lot elsewhere? Or is he going to get more money for the dude? Or is he going to sabotage the whole thing to get the dude to just... I don't know. I don't really know how that's going to play out. And also, do the Mesa Verde people know that Kim and Saul are, connected? Because that's kind of a conflict of interest as well. Anyway, good episode, good watching, and I will see you fine peep. Subscribe for these interesting brain farts. And I'll see you next week. Same time, same place.